Hey y'all, it's Kat. Welcome back to my channel. Before we get into the recipes, I just wanted to give a big shout out to Cusimax for sponsoring today's video. Okay y'all, so as I said, today's video is sponsored by Cusimax. They sent me two products to work with and both Bob and I are loving them. We have the 12-in-1 air fryer, which has so many options. You can bake a cake. You can rotisserie a chicken. You can do a whole lot of things with this. It's got the air fryer option, the bake option. You can even dehydrate, and I'll be showing you just a little bit of that here in just a few seconds. They also sent me a 4-slot toaster. This thing is awesome. It's got the wide slots in it, so you can use those big fluffy Eggo waffles. You can also defrost in this thing. That is amazing too. And it's perfect for bagels. Just absolutely perfect, and I couldn't be happier with it. So I want to give a huge thank you to Cusimax for sponsoring today's video, for trusting me with your product. That means an awful lot. I do appreciate that. But I'm going to show you a couple things here that I've made with it, and I'll talk to you about it as we go. So, let's go in the kitchen. Alright, so I'm going to start my fried pickles by doing my egg wash, and I'm going to add 3 eggs to a little bit of water, about a half a tablespoon. I'm going to add that in there like so, and then just beat them up, y'all. Beat them up like they've just been ugly to you. I got my plate right here of all-purpose flour. I got my eggs. Now I'm going to add some panko over here. A couple of cups, like so. And then we're going to add some parmesan, about a half cup, just the grated stuff. You know the stuff, that stuff. And about a half a pack of ranch dressing, the powder, right there, just like that. And then just give it a toss and get it all mixed in together. Alright, so you're going to take some pickles, either spears that are already cut, or in my case I have whole. I'm just going to wipe off as much of that juice as I can. And the juice, or brine, whatever you want to call it, from your pickle, it's pickle juice, is that's your enemy for the fried pickle, whether it's in the air fryer or a deep fat fryer. That is your enemy. So I'm going to do like that. I'm going to use this paper towel again, put it over here, and I'm going to slice these guys right, can you see it? Right down the middle here. And just like that. That's not what we're going for. Alright, just like that. And then I want you to take your knife, come right down the center, and just get as much of those seeds out as possible. Just a little bit, not the whole thing. And that leaves you with quite a bit of pickle on there. So again, we're going to... Gracie, are you tap dancing? Stop that. What are you doing? People are watching. So I'm going to pull this over here, and like so. I'm going to do it to all of these. And it doesn't matter how many you do. It's how many you want. Pickles and kind of pat them dry with some paper towels. Get as much of that off as you can. I mutilated that one. We don't need him either. I'll take care of it here in a minute. Alright. Over here. In my basket. In my Cusimax air fryer basket. We're going to move it out of the way. I'll show you how to do these pickles really quick. I'm going to use my hand here. I'm going in with the egg. Yes, the egg first. And then the flour. And coat it really good. And then the egg again. And then your panko. Just like that. I can't do wet hand, dry hand. It never works out for me. I ain't playing that game. Alright, just like that. We're going to lay them in the basket that comes with it. We're going to get just as many of them in there as we can with a little bit of gap, so you got some airflow. Alright, let's knock these suckers out. So it's got all of your symbols here, and I'm going to cook these pickles just like they were French fries. So we're going to go over here, go to French fries. It automatically sets the timer for you, and I'm going to put the pickles in the center rack right here, which is where you're going to put most of your air fryer stuff, and just let it do its thing. Alright, so right here, it's got that handy dandy light so you can see what you're doing. It's going to go right in just like that. And I did line the bottom only because I wanted to. It is easy clean, but I lined the bottom with some foil right there just so it's that much easier. And then we're just going to hit start. And it's got the timer going. It's on high. And there's my pickles. And there's the air. Right there. Alright, so I'll be back in 2 shakes. Alright, so we're about halfway-ish through the cook time. And they are starting to brown, which is exactly what I want. And smells amazing, if I do say so myself. And I said so. Alright, so while my pickles are still frying, they only have like a minute left. I've got my chicken tenders already prepped and ready here. I'm actually going to sprinkle them with a little bit of taco seasoning. And then just give them a toss and let them sit for just a couple of minutes. Alright y'all, so my air fryer pickles are done. I'm going to go ahead and set them over here to the side. These are perfectly fine at room temperature. So I'm going to set them over here. I'm going to go ahead and get this chicken on, and then that'll be supper for tonight. Alright, so I'm going to add just a little bit of the adobo. This is the Badia cilantro lime. I'm going to add that right on there just a little bit. And then toss it. Full of flavor. And then I've got my pan here. This is the solid pan. I'm going to go ahead and spray it down with some cooking spray. Like that. And I'm going to spread my chicken out. Half of that lime, squeeze this side, a little or as much as you like. And then I'm going to get a little more cilantro leaves and put them right down here. Like my pal Tamara says, just season with your heart. That's her line, not mine. I ain't stealing it. I'm just using it. I borrowed it for the chicken. Just like that. Alright, so here we go. In the fryer. Alright, so we're going to come over here and put it on the... It'll show you right here. It's kind of foolproof. You're just going to put it on that chicken leg. Make sure that it's on high over here. You can adjust your fan. Put it high. So we're putting it on the chicken leg. The whole chicken right here would be your rotisserie chicken, which comes with this part here for it, but I'm not going to do a whole chicken, at least not today. And it sets the time at 18 minutes. There you go. There's my chicken in there, my cilantro lime chicken. And I'm just going to hit power. Y'all, that's easier than ABCs. Right there. Alright, so here's the pickle. It's the moment of truth. I know, it's not even supper time yet, but this is the moment of truth. So I spared you watching me chew that because chew like a horse. It's good. I'm impressed. I mean, really. I never thought that I would like a fried pickle that wasn't in oil, but it's pretty good. Alright, so it's out. It ran the full 18 minutes. I'm going to pick a thick piece here. And we are looking for 165 degrees or over. So we're going. There we go, there we go, there we go. Let me actually come this way with it, where more of the probe is in. There we go. My fault. Tick tock, tick tock, doo 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 doo. There you have it, folks. There you have it, folks. We're good to go. Absolutely awesome. Alright, and put some nacho cheese on this burrito shell. There, just like so. Yum. Put some of this chicken on here. Like so. Spread it out. And I got some lettuce over here. Put some lettuce on there. And some pico de gallo. Stir that up a little bit. Put that right down the center. Delish. Is that not beautiful? Colors in pico are amazing. Okay, this is hot. Slide, slide. Flip it like that. And like that. Oh, it ripped. That doesn't happen often with me. Alright, y'all. So how good does that look? Look at those colors. I'm thoroughly impressed. So far, I'm loving it. I'll see you again at breakfast. So this roasting pan here, I'm actually going to cover with some foil. I'm going to make some bacon, but I'm going to use the wire rack. Ooh, that was bright, huh? But I'm going to cover this and put underneath of it because I want to catch the drippings. Because I'm Southern, and I live for the drippings. So let me cover this up real quick. Alright, so I don't know if this is entirely necessary, but I'm going to just spray that grate a little bit. And I'm going to add some bacon. And I'm actually going to make some waffles. I'm going to use those really thick waffles made by Eggo. Lego my Eggo. I'm going to use those because they fit really good down in that toaster. They actually did not fit in my other toaster. And that is the God's honest truth. They would get stuck in there. But they fit in this one really well. So, like I say here, I'm going to do a couple pieces of bacon for Bob and I this morning. I have some bacon and some waffles. Alright, so I've turned my temperature to 400. It's actually on the steak setting for 8 minutes. I'll keep an eye on it. And there you go. I've got my pan for my drippings, and there's my bacon. And we're just going to hit start. And there we have it. In about 4 minutes to go, I'll start my waffles. Okay, so these are the Eggos that I was telling you about. These are the thick and fluffy, the Belgian style, made with Madagascar vanilla. They are so good, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get those started right now. Let me show you that toaster. Alright, so you see they set in there really good. There's a whole lot of room, no bunching up like there was in my other toaster. I'm going to set it right at 3 for both of them. And then you've got the options here. You've got your cancel button. Oh, you can totally see me back there. Hey, how y'all doing? Anyway, you got your cancel button and your bagel button and your defrost option. Very nice. So I'm going to go ahead and get these guys in there, get them toasted up, and we'll be ready for breakfast. Some maple syrup for Bob. I'm not a fan of maple syrup. That's actually, I'm out. He has cleared it out. So I'm actually giving him a little bit of extra of mine. I use the sugar-free. That's what I prefer. It's plenty sweet for me. Alright, that is breakfast with my new toaster and my new air fryer. And I couldn't be happier. And that bacon is cooked absolutely perfect for us. Cusimax, you rock. Alright, y'all, so that is going to do it for today's video. I am so glad that you stuck around and watched this all the way through. Make sure you check out the links down below. Use the coupon code. I'm going to put it right across here. And go to Cusimax. Get you one of these air fryers. Get you one of these toasters. And see all the other amazing products they got. Great company to work with. I hope they contact me again. So just make sure, like I said, check that out. Use my code. Get you a discount. And as always, take care, my friends. And may God bless you.